Well, a public relations firm that actually has some pretty deep ties to the Democratic Party is running an army of propaganda bots on behalf of Israel. And that's according to new reporting from Sludge. Now, following this reporting, after we got some attention on this story, there was a big update. And I'm gonna give you that update in just a minute, but here's what Sludge initially reported. So SKD Knickerbocker LLC is a top Democratic Party aligned public relations firm that has agreed to run this program. Again, it's a propaganda campaign using bots on behalf of Israel. Now, the strategy is to flood the zone with content promoting the Israel Ministry of Foreign Affairs pro-Israel messages, using automated tools to increase the reach and visibility of specific posts. That's according to Donald Shaw over at Sludge. Now, here's the thing that's so insidious about these bots. They can respond rapidly and operate around the clock 24/7. And so the whole point is to kind of drown out reporting and content coming out of the Gaza Strip, which is atrocious, disgusting. Obviously, it is a genocide, as now multiple organizations have declared. So the contract worth $600,000 from April 2025 through March 2026 also tasks SKDK with coaching Israeli civil society spokespeople for on-camera appearances, testing the effectiveness of social media influencers, and arranging tailored outreach to journalists at outlets including BBC, CNN, Fox, and the Associated Press to secure favorable coverage. That's the kind of game they're playing. You can hire the bot. I mean, you could use the bot farms. You can go ahead and train these propagandists as much as you want. I mean, they're up against endless images of innocent people getting bombed to smithereens, children getting starved to death, children with amputations because of the bombings and airstrikes that Israel is carrying out, the slaughter of innocent people. It goes on and on. So I know that they think people are stupid and they'll be tricked by random bots online, but Israel hasn't won the PR war because they can't. They literally can't with what they're carrying out. Now, the contract was signed April 28th of 2025. Now, the development follows SKDK's registration earlier this year as a foreign agent for Israel, its only foreign government client. The firm disclosed being actively involved in outreach to news outlets and platforms including NPR, Fox News, MSNBC, and Elon Musk's X to promote Israeli perspectives / propaganda. Now, Sludge reports that it's unclear whether the campaign is already active, but it definitely could be underway. But here's the big update that I think is important to share with you. So Dropsite News is reporting that SKDK ends Israeli government contract via Politico. So Politico had first noted this. Top Democratic PR firm SKDK has cut short its $600,000 contract with Israel's foreign ministry, which ran media efforts promoting Israel's propaganda on Gaza and worked to amplify pro-Israel guests on news shows. It turns out it's not a good look to be a Democrat firm that's pushing propaganda in favor of genocide. So they got caught and they cut the campaign short. But let me give you more of what the campaign was supposed to do, okay? So SKDK's work for Israel is being overseen by its parent company known as Stagwell Global and is being done as a subcontractor for French PR firm Havas. Now, Stagwell, founded by longtime Likud ally Mark Penn, also has a Republican Party aligned affiliate called Targeted Victory that is working as a subcontractor for Havas on pro-Israel communication. So for any conservatives, any Republican voters out there who are watching, you have now been notified of how this is playing out on your side of the political aisle. SKDK has extremely cozy ties with the Democratic establishment. Those innocent Democrats who really care about the black and brown people, including the ones that they are helping Israel slaughter in Gaza and the West Bank. Now, who are the Democrats involved in this? Well, co-founder Anita Dunn, a longtime Biden advisor, rotated between the firm and the White House before becoming an advisor to the pro-Biden Harris outfit Future Forward. There's more. She's not the only one. Then you have Justin Goodman, an SKDK executive vice president, was Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer's communications director for nearly a decade, while partner Mike Morey is another Schumer alum. You gotta love it, right? I mean, if you are vehemently against what's happening in Gaza, you're vehemently against the Greater Israel Project, which has destabilized the Middle East and destroyed so many Middle Eastern countries. Who are you supposed to vote for? Which party are you supposed to support at this point? Because Democrats are really no better on this issue. Let's just keep it real. Trump was able to inherit what Israel is doing in Gaza because Biden refused to leverage American military support for Israel to rein Israel in. Okay, both parties are absolute garbage when it comes to this issue. Josh Issei, SKDK's former CEO, previously served as Schumer's chief of staff. Other firm leaders include partner Hillary Rosen, who has been a prominent surrogate for Democratic campaigns, and CEO Doug Thornell, a veteran of the DCCC and DNC. And there's more, it just goes on and on. So, you know all that money that the Harris campaign was able to raise for the presidential campaign? Well, we know a lot of that money went to consultants and things like that and was wasted. I mean, she raised $1.5 billion for her campaign. Well, let's see where a portion of that money went. And if you're a Democratic donor, I apologize in advance. This is how your money gets used by the party. In 2024 alone, SKDK grossed more than $80 million from Democratic campaigns and aligned super PACs, including Ruben Gallego's Senate campaign, Future Forward, and AIPAC's United Democracy Project, according to Open Secrets. So I apologize for singling out Kamala Harris. She's not the only Democratic politician who took donations from Americans who wanted to support the Democratic Party and funneled it to a gross firm that tries to launder the reputation of a government that's carrying out genocide right now. That's the reality of the situation. So far this year, the DCCC has disclosed paying SKDK nearly $100,000 for political consulting, along with payments from groups aligned with Democratic politicians Josh Gottheimer, Mark Kelly, Amy Roma, and Glenn Ivey. You shouldn't support those politicians. We should have an option of a politician who isn't subservient to a foreign country, especially one that's carrying out a genocide. All right, that does it for the show today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And I love you. Thank you for supporting TYT. You're a member, so obviously you support TYT and we appreciate you. Now go check out Cenk on this Tucker special. I'm sure he's gonna say really important things about the future of this country and how we need to tone the temperature down and engage with dialogue, with debate, not with violence.
Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows. Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.